Welcome, Smackers. Kevinsmak here. Today I want to go ahead and just ramble on about why we lose in Fortnite. A lot of people get upset when they die in the game or are eliminated, and they just don't understand what happens. They feel like they should win every time. It's like their right to win every time. Well, it doesn't happen that way. You have to understand this game is not one versus one. You're not playing against a friend and you're not going to win 50% of the time. You're playing against up to 99 other players. That means you have a 1% chance to start, depending on your skill, to win. And there's also a lot of other factors that come into play there. Do you jump correctly? Do you get a gun early enough? Do you hit your shots? Is bloom happening? Does the other guy get lucky? Are people teaming up on you? There's so many different factors in this game to why you can lose in the game. And you got to keep a solid head about it. Don't get your mind blown on this just because you're having a bad day or a bad game. Try to keep it together. Try to keep it going. I have another video about how to try not to rage in Fortnite, and I'll link it above, but I don't want to concentrate on that in this video. This video, we just want to talk about reasons you lose, because it's going to happen. You have to understand there's a lot of players that play this game, more and more all the time. What happens is the people that have been playing for a long time have gotten very good at the game. They continue to excel. They continue to look for more and more ways to take advantage of the environment, the gear, to secure that victory royale. And because of that, if you're not keeping up and playing all the time, checking out, Reddit, YouTube, everything for these tips and tricks, there could be a problem. They can get ahead of you simply just because they're putting in more time and more work. I also talked about how to get really good aim, about practicing your aim. I'm going to link that video above too, but something like that, if people are going through and grinding that out, that's going to give them a huge leap forward. I'm not talking about, getting on that and doing 3 or 4 hours. There are people that do 5-6 hours a day and do it every day. I mean, there are people who are playing full time. This is their career. They're professionals. Some people just, they finished school. They didn't start college yet. So they just, go to work for a few hours and then they just grind out this game. There are a lot of people playing. So when new people play, they jump into the game and they have no idea what's going on. So eventually they get it down to a point, but then they get crushed by an AKA tryhard. So with that, what happens to them? They get upset? Do they quit? If they quit, guess what? The weaker part of the spectrum of players has just gotten less, which means there's even more stronger players out there. So by other people giving up and quitting that are new to the game is just making the game even harder and more difficult. And that I do feel that's happening. The meta is always changing, yes. And people blame it on Epic, but to be honest, the game is really good, I think. I think it's in a good place. Is it perfect? No. Will it ever be perfect? Absolutely not. There's no way to make a game like this perfect. You just try to balance it the best you can and hope people have fun. And that's what you need to do. If you want to win more, you need to have fun in this game. Don't get so upset. Don't be blaming the game. Don't be blaming the players. Don't blame yourself either. Just have fun. Enjoy the game. That's what it's here for. You can win more by doing things, like I said, practicing your aim and building more and playing over and over and over again. These are tips and tricks to keep it going. But if you're not having fun and you're upset about the game, and you're just losing your mind over it, it's time to put it aside or take a break or try something else. Another reason people are losing is because the people that do go through and get eliminated early so many times, they start giving up, but they don't want to stop playing. So what they do is they switch to either Save the World, Playground, or most often creative mode. And they build their own maps, which is awesome. That's cool, you know. They're still in the community. They're still having fun. They're doing their thing. But they don't want to lose all the time. And it's going to happen when there's 100 people in a game. They don't have a 1v1 mode. They don't have a smaller area. I think it would be a good idea to make smaller areas just so people could win more. Maybe have a 1v1 option. I think that would be kind of cool. It would be difficult. Everyone would have to start with the same gear. The map would have to be identical, but they could do it. And they may, because Epic likes to do things that most people don't expect. I don't want to ramble on more and more. I guess my main thing is just, try to enjoy the game. Have fun. If it's making you so upset, it's time to say goodbye to the game, because I don't want people to be upset playing the game. I want people to have fun. There are tryhards out there. That's fine. I'm a tryhard at times. I don't mind. I feel the best when I'm at my tryhard mode. I don't know. Why don't you guys let me know down below why you think you lose at Fortnite? I know for me, not getting a gun at the beginning of the game is a huge reason for me, and that does make me upset. But it is going to happen because it's RNG, you know? You're either going to land where it is or you're not. And if you do, you better go ahead and make it count. And you better hope someone doesn't get anything better. It's going to happen, though. You just play your best, you have fun, and you are going to lose. People plateau a lot in this game. If you've been playing for a while and you're not getting better, you're plateauing, which happens. I plateaued for a bit, and then I noticed I'm plateauing, and I was like, I need to get out of this. So I worked on it, found some other things, and now I'm getting better again. You just have to look for other ways of going through and improving all the time. Well, that's my little speech here. I just wanted to go ahead and just talk about Fortnite because I know there's a lot of people that are upset out there, and I don't know, it just seems more and more each day people are getting more and more serious about the game, which is okay, but you have to still enjoy it. It's a game after all. It's something you need to have fun with. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little preachy here, but I hope you do enjoy the game, and I hope it does come around for you and you have a good time with it. I seriously want to know, though, down below, if you guys could let me know how you feel about the game. How do you play the game? Are you upset? Are you yelling at the screen all the time? Are you yelling at other players? Or are you just having fun? Are you yelling at someone for doing something and then you do the exact same thing? I see that a lot. It's one of those things. You yell at people for thirsting you, and then the first time you get a chance and you take someone down, you thirst them. That's a whole nother topic. I personally try to not thirst anyone unless they've thirsted someone in my team, or I'm out of materials, ammo, or something like that. If that's the case, then, or I need heals, then I may do it that way. I don't know. That's just my style, though. I try not to. I did for a while. I thirsted everyone, and I'm like, you know what? I'm yelling at everyone for thirsting me, and I'm doing it. So I need to change this. This game's all about change so much. And I think it's going to keep evolving. They're going to keep adding things. They're going to make it more and more difficult. So I wish you all good luck. I hope you can adapt. I hope you can enjoy the game. And I hope I see you in the game.